positive impact on our school community, and we know we shall have a lasting impact on our world beyond these walls. Nadia, I would like to now call upon you to give this address.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for coming to the graduation ceremony for the class of 2023. My name is Nadia. My name is Nadia, and I'm this year's valedictorian. I'd like to start off by telling everyone that I definitely didn't think 4 years ago I would be standing where I am right now, staring back at my graduating class up here on the stage. All of us dressed in our caps and gowns. 4 years ago seems like a long while back, but to me it feels like just yesterday I walked through those gym doors for the very first time. I remember seeing so many unfamiliar faces, and today I can say that many of those faces are people who I now call my friends. When we got to Sackville High School, I remember all of us saying that we were the last good group of kids, that no one else could top us. And I can say that I truly think that we are one of the best graduating classes to come through Sackville High School. I've never seen a group of such determined, resilient individuals as my graduating class. And man, can I say, I think we are some funny kids. I can't count the many laughs I've shared over the past couple years. And as I've heard lots of teachers tell us, we always have something to say. But I honestly think that if it wasn't for our amazing sense of humor, we wouldn't have gotten through. But over the past 4 years, there have been times that weren't funny at all. There have been times that it seemed like there was no light in the dark situations we found ourselves in. My graduating class started our high school journey in September of 2019. And as many of you know, that in the spring of 2020, the whole world was shaken. Our freshman year got cut short due to COVID-19, the global pandemic that sent the world into shock. We had to stop going to school and go into complete lockdown. On top of that, the students and teachers had to learn how to move our education online. And as scary as it seemed at the beginning, it only got scarier. In April 2020, our province experienced its first mass shooting in 28 years. 22 people lost their lives, and Nova Scotia was heartbroken. But us Maritimers did what we do best, and we rose from the ashes. We became Nova Scotia strong. And I think strong is the best word to describe all of the young individuals in this room today. Not only did we battle with COVID for over 2 years, going on and offline for school and battling the virus itself, but recently we all just experienced another obstacle, as just about a month ago, our province spent days fighting wildfires. The damage from the fires was devastating, and many people lost their homes. As all of us were trying to get ready for prom and for our graduation, some of us had to worry about our families evacuating and our homes being safe. But our hopes and prayers came through, as just at the height of the fire spreading, we got a whole week of rain. And again, we showed that we are in Nova Scotia strong. And here we are today. Some of us are scared, some of us are emotional, as myself, and some of us are just glad that we're about to walk out of those doors for the very last time. And whichever one of those you may be today, I want you to know that I think you are strong. I think you are amazing. I think that everyone here deserves to know that they are awesome. It takes a lot of determination and grit work to fight through the hard times that we've experienced. And I haven't even mentioned our own individual personal battles. A lot of us have struggled with our mental health, with family situations, with friendships, and even academically. And through all of those things, I think we did the best we knew how to do with supporting each other. I am thankful to see everyone's faces today, but not all of us are here. We are missing someone that deserved to be here today. This past November, we lost a piece of our puzzle, a member of our unit. were all an amazing soul. They cared about their friends and family, they cared about their education, and they cared about the community and environment. And if I can say anything on their behalf, it's this. Mila lost their life to their mental health. And I think that mental health is something that should be talked about more often. You are going to struggle in life. And sometimes it'll seem like there is no way out. It'll feel like you are stuck. But that's not true. You are not stuck. There is always another path waiting for you. When you feel like you have hit rock bottom, I promise you there is nowhere to go but up. It's okay to ask for help. It doesn't make you weak. It doesn't mean you're attention seeking. I believe we are all here to help each other, and reaching out to someone when you are struggling is one of the best things you can do for yourself. I hope Milo is smiling down on us today, and I hope that they know that today is their day too. This day means so much to all of us, to our parents, guardians, and caregivers for nurturing and raising us so that we can be where we are today. Thank you to my mom, dad, sister, brother, and of course my nanny and poppy for always telling me I could when I really thought I couldn't, and for reminding me in my darkest moments that I am destined for greatness. I imagine this day also means a lot to our teachers, putting up with us, mentoring us, and the never-ending, can I go to the bathroom? And of course, this day means everything to us. This day is ours. We worked for 13 years so that we could one day go off onto our own and start our adult lives. I can definitely say that I'm going to miss this place. The music playing during class switch in the mornings, popping into my favorite teacher's classes during free block, those bathroom trips that accidentally turn into 20-minute field trips, and the lunch hours that were spent whipping up a project last minute when we had 2 weeks to do it. I'm so thankful I got to make so many memories with so many people, and I'm so thankful for the people who helped me along the way. Inspirational author Roy Bennett once wrote, "Surround yourself with positive people who believe in your dreams, encourage your ideas, support your ambitions, and bring out the best of you." One of the biggest lessons I've learned in the past 4 years was to start surrounding myself with people who will only better my life. There's no point in surrounding yourself with people who do not support your dreams and do not appreciate the person that you are. I believe that each and every one of us deserve the world, and the sky is truly our only limit. Over the past 4 years, I've been able to get well acquainted with almost everyone in my graduating class. I've seen the extraordinary talent some of these individuals perform and hold. Some of the art pieces I've seen come out of Miss West's Art 12 class could be displayed in a museum. I know we have some wonderfully gifted musicians and singers. We have some amazing athletes. And then we have the guys who know way too much about cars, but they always come in handy when you unexpectedly get a flat tire in the supercar lot. I'd say we are one impressive group of teenagers. And I think that everyone is going to beautifully excel moving forward in life. It's kind of scary when you think about it, that after 13 long years of being in school, having our hands held, that we're officially going to be on our own. But I believe that if we could see through the past 13 years, that there's nothing holding us back for the future ahead. It's hard to imagine that the 17 and 18-year-olds sitting in this room are the future. We are your future. Your future teachers, your future mechanics, your future dentists, your future lawyers. We are the advocates for the generations coming up behind us. And yes, we may be teased by other generations for being too woke, but a majority of the generations before us had their eyes shut. That's what made it so that we knew it was time to wake up. I'm so proud of the confident voices that we all hold. We're not afraid of a fight, and we won't back down from what we know to be true. There's a word I'd like to share with you all today. One word that I hold very dear to my heart, so much so that it's actually tattooed on my left arm. I didn't know about this word until I got to Sackville High School. I first heard it in my grade 9 English class, and when me and my friends Googled the meaning, we laughed. Integrity, doing the right thing, even when no one is watching. Well, as 14-year-olds, we laughed because at that time, we knew in our lives, we weren't exactly always behaving behind the scenes. Our teacher walked up to us and explained the importance of this trait, how much of a priority it was to always have integrity. And I remember sitting back to myself and thinking, I'd like to live with more integrity. Now, for any of you that frequently roam the middle floor, you might know where room 205 is. And if you do, you've probably seen the mural right outside of the classroom. The one with the big black bold letters that say integrity on it? Yeah, that's mine. Because that room is where I learned that special. I decided to leave my mark. And there is a special person that I can thank for teaching me that word, and that is my grade 9 English teacher, Mrs. Joanne Hill. Thank you for holding me accountable the last 4 years. There were days that I would have rather taken the little road than the high road, but I'd always remembered integrity. I always will remember to do the right thing even when no one is watching, and even if I'm standing alone. Being the odd one out in a group because you're standing up for what you know is right is not lame, and it does not make you weak. If anything, it makes you strong and brave. And my message to any of you that ever feel like you are always the odd one out, one day you will realize that being the sore thumb in the crowd makes you just that much more special and unique. I want you all to reflect on the last 13 years. Reflect on the last 4 years here at SHS. Next time that you pass by a mirror, I want you to stand there and look at yourself and just acknowledge how far you've come. I want you to imagine the 5-year-old version of yourself and look at the person you've become. And know that that little 5-year-old version of yourself is proud of you. We did it, you guys. We finally made it. I wish nothing but the best for all of you, and I hope that you encounter nothing but success and good fortune in all your future endeavors. Thank you for the memories. Thank you for the last 4 years. Congratulations to my class, to the class of 2023. Thank you.